We've all had those moments where we've said or done something so embarrassing that we wanted to disappear into thin air. Now imagine doing that in front of millions of people, with cameras rolling, ready to immortalize your slip-up for eternity. For celebrities, it's all part of the job. From hilariously awkward interviews to bizarre on-set antics, these moments of celebrity awkwardness are a goldmine of secondhand embarrassment for the rest of us. Shimmer Moore's swing and a miss. Even the smoothest talkers can trip over their words, and Shimmer Moore learned this lesson the hard way while promoting Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. In the film, Moore lent his voice to Miles Morales, while Haley Steinfeld played Gwen Stacy. During a press interview, Moore decided to sprinkle some real-life charm by flirting with Steinfeld. "It's easier being Miles flirting with Gwen when I'm looking at Haley," he said, clearly hoping for a laugh or at least a blush. Instead, the moment landed with the grace of a bowling ball hitting the gutter. If there's one lesson here, it's that even superheroes have their kryptonite, and sometimes it's poorly timed pickup lines. Justin Bieber's talk show interrogation. When Justin Bieber was 17, he probably thought the worst thing he'd face was acne or a bad haircut. Turns out it was a sit-down on the talk. The host bombarded the teen pop star with deeply personal and wildly inappropriate questions. "What age would you want to get married? How many kids would you want?" they asked, ignoring the fact that most 17-year-olds are more worried about their next algebra test than family planning. Justin's flustered response, "I'm 17" was only the beginning, the cherry on top. The hosts launched into an uncomfortable game of Would You Rather, involving nudity and blended worms. But the real kicker was when they asked which of the much older hosts Justin would date. Awkward doesn't even begin to cover it. Sofia Vergara and Bill Cosby's cringe chemistry. Before Sofia Vergara became a household name on Modern Family, she had the misfortune of appearing alongside Bill Cosby on The Late Show. The segment was meant to be lighthearted, but Cosby's comments made it anything but. "You make me feel young again," Cosby said, adding, "You make me feel very excited." Vergara's polite smile barely hid her discomfort as she awkwardly laughed along. Years later, with the allegations against Cosby coming to light, this moment resurfaced, proving that some things don't age well at all. Blake Lively's jokes that cut a little too deep. Blake Lively is known for her wit, but sometimes her humor veers dangerously close to the edge. During one interview, she joked about a lactose-intolerant journalist, saying, "I probably have diapers in my car for you. I have so many kids." The remark was funny to some, but had others raising an eyebrow. However, her most infamous jab came at the expense of her Gossip Girl co-star Leighton Meester. Blake reportedly made a comment referencing Meester's troubled family history, joking about her being born in a cage. Fans were shocked, and while Blake's intentions might have been harmless, the joke landed like a lead balloon. Kendall Jenner versus Scott Disick's birthday blues. Scott Disick, known for his sarcasm and quick wit, found himself at odds with Kendall Jenner over a birthday dinner he wasn't invited to. Scott, who shares a complicated history with Kendall's sister Kourtney Kardashian, felt snubbed and wasn't shy about expressing it. "I would never not invite you," Kendall said, trying to diffuse the tension, but Scott wasn't buying it, and the argument escalated into a passive-aggressive showdown. In the end, Kendall stormed off, leaving Scott to stew in his birthday blues. Ellen DeGeneres and Mariah Carey. The champagne incident. Ellen DeGeneres may have built her brand on kindness, but her infamous interview with Mariah Carey was anything but. Ellen, attempting to confirm pregnancy rumors, handed Mariah a glass of champagne during the show. Mariah, who clearly didn't want to share the news publicly, refused to drink. Ellen persisted, exclaiming, "So you're pregnant?" Mariah's expression said it all: part frustration, part disbelief. The moment became a viral lesson in respecting boundaries or lack thereof. Millie Bobby Brown steals the mic. During the Kids' Choice Awards, Stranger Things star Caleb McLaughlin tried to deliver a heartfelt thank you speech after winning an award. Millie Bobby Brown, however, had other plans. Seizing the mic, she launched into her own impromptu thank you speech, leaving Caleb visibly flustered. The look on his face? Pure, unfiltered. What just happened? Jared Leto's Joker goes too far. Jared Leto is no stranger to diving deep into his roles, but his preparation for the Joker in Suicide Squad took things to a whole new level of weird. To get into character, Leto sent bizarre gifts to his co-stars, including bullets, a dead pig, and most famously, a live rat to Margot Robbie. Margot, unsure of what to do, ended up keeping the rat as a pet. While the stunt certainly made headlines, it also raised eyebrows. Method acting or just plain madness? You decide. Kim Kardashian's cookie meltdown. Kim Kardashian's self-discipline was put to the test when her staff left a plate of cookies at her rental. "I gained 15 pounds, she exclaimed, visibly frustrated. Threatening to throw them out, Kim's mini meltdown was equal parts relatable and ridiculous. Who hasn't been tempted by a tray of cookies? Then again, most of us don't have cameras documenting our every calorie. Anne Hathaway's silent treatment. A celebrity hairstylist once revealed that Anne Hathaway, despite working with him for months, never engaged in personal conversation. The stylist claimed Anne treated him like a servant, remaining completely silent during their sessions. Fans were divided. Some argued that no one is obligated to make small talk, while others felt that after 4 months, a "hi, how are you?" wouldn't hurt. Either way, the lack of chatter must have made for some very long and awkward styling sessions. Jonah Hill's instant dislike of Christopher Mintz-Plasse. The making of Superbad wasn't all laughs behind the scenes. During auditions, Jonah Hill took an instant dislike to Christopher Mintz-Plasse, who eventually played McLovin. "I don't like him," Jonah reportedly told Seth Rogen. But Seth saw Jonah's irritation as a plus, arguing it would make their on-screen dynamic even better. Spoiler alert, it worked. Bill Maher versus Howard Stern, the love feud. Bill Maher took issue with Howard Stern's on-air declarations of love for his current wife, arguing it was disrespectful to Stern's ex. The feud spilled into interviews, with Maher taking dates at Stern's past behavior. Despite their differences, their last interview ended on a surprisingly amicable note. Whether the peace will last is anyone's guess. Drake doesn't find Aiden Ross funny. During a live stream, Drake took a moment to share heartfelt appreciation for his mom, calling her a dime and expressing just how much she meant to him. It was a rare, vulnerable glimpse into the softer side of the rapper. However, Aiden Ross, the notorious prankster, couldn't resist cracking up in response. Drake's demeanor immediately shifted, and he shot Aiden a look that could freeze lava, effectively silencing the room. Though Drake didn't say much, his expression seemed to scream, "Not everything's a joke, kid." The clip quickly went viral, with fans both applauding Drake's composure and roasting Aiden for his inability to take things seriously. Jennette McCurdy versus Ariana Grande, a Nickelodeon feud. While filming Sam and Cat, Jennette McCurdy was often left frustrated by Ariana Grande's constant absences from set. Ariana, on the brink of her music superstardom, frequently skipped filming to attend award shows or work on her burgeoning music career. Meanwhile, Jennette was left behind, missing out on major acting opportunities to keep the show afloat. In her candid memoir, Jennette didn't hold back, detailing the resentment she felt as Ariana's career skyrocketed, while she struggled to break free from Nickelodeon's grip. Fans were divided. Some argued Jennette's feelings were valid, given the sacrifices she made, while others believed it was jealousy. Despite the tension, Jennette's honesty about her struggles brought a new level of understanding to the challenges of child stardom. Thanks for sticking around and diving into these hilariously awkward celebrity moments with us. If you laughed, cringed, or even said "yikes" out loud, make sure to hit that like button. It helps us more than you know. Don't forget to subscribe for more juicy Hollywood drama, awkward interviews, and behind-the-scenes gossip. Share this video with your friends, because who doesn't love a good cringeworthy story? See you in the next one.